What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? You are tuned in to the Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 183. This is the Chiefs schedule episode. Hope everybody's having a good Monday or Tuesday. Whether you had to go to work, you're off, whatever you're doing today, I hope you're having a good day. We got a lot of things to speak on. Got my man Wildcard Mar in here. Ash will be falling in soon. Let's talk Chiefs.
Yeah, Arrowhead Chiefs. It's your girl, Miss Nicole. Queen of Hustle, baby. Started from the bottom, now we here. My homie at the start of his career. Let's go. Try to win him early, hear the truth. Tuning every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Quick style. Out here repping for the crew. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
And we are back. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 183. Chief schedule. Wildcard Mar, what is going on?
Man, what's happening? What's happening with your C-Dog, man? I'm chilling, man. Another beautiful day to be a part of the kingdom.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. You know, enjoying my off day. Got my car washed. You know,
well, that man real spiffy over there.
Yeah, I had to wash it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, other than that, I was chilling.
Yeah. My man got the car wrenched off and everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that man rolling on toy and everything.
Okay, 15, but I keep them clean though.
Clean though.
But I keep them clean though.
Hey yo.
No, for sure. Well, let's talk about it. Ash will be in here in a minute, so we'll just go ahead and get into these topics. Let's talk about Rashee Rice, man. Let's go ahead and jump this over. Rashee Rice. Last time we talked, he had this incident at the little spot, the lit kitchen. The lit kitchen. The photographer claimed that he had got punched in his jaw by Rashee Rice. All kinds of conflicting stories from the owner saying it didn't happen to, these a set of people said it did happen. I don't know, but obviously something happened to where it made the guy drop the charges. He said he doesn't want to file the charges, actually. So I don't know what that means. Obviously, maybe he didn't do it. Maybe the dude lied. Maybe somebody got a little money under the table. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some hush money, some shut the hell up money. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So all the charges have been dropped. And, I know Rashee Rice, he's been working out with Hollywood Brown. That's a good thing to see. I know he's at OTAs. He's going to be there working out with Pat and all of them, doing routes. You know how OTAs are, this is jerseys and shorts and helmets. You really can't take too much from OTAs, man. They just running around. It's 707.
Yeah.
That's initially what it is. It's 707. You really can't take nothing from that. But it's still good. He's out there working out. He's still doing his thing. But we do expect some type of suspension from his car accident situation. I just don't know when. Here comes Ash. What up, Ash?
What up, though?
Sorry I'm late. Appreciate y'all.
You good, brother? You good? We just talking about Rashee Rice right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But just talking about, the photographer guy dropped the charges, or he actually said he didn't want to file the charges.
It's like, what do you know? I found $20,000 in my pocket. That's crazy. I guess I don't need to do this after all, huh?
It's funny how that works.
Right? The settlement fairy came and visited him last night under his pillow. Like, there it was.
Right under my pillow. How did that?
Well, how that works, huh?
I ain't even have to lose a tooth to get this.
Yeah. Not a thing. Just all of my data and photos and text messages.
Yeah. But no, just saying, this is a good thing. One less thing we got to worry about. He's, like I said, we still expect a suspension. Hopefully the NFL don't do no dumb stuff. Let the dude play like the first 6, 7, 8 games and then be like, we're gonna drop the ball on you right now. 8-game suspension. What?
Yeah. I definitely think it brings it down. that 6 to 8 has kind of been the window I've been kind of
Mhm.
playing with this whole time, feeling like
Yeah.
would be the right way to go about it, and maybe 6 now that it's hopefully just a singular incident. But I mean, it's all about how it affects the shield, right? So just
Yeah.
the fact that there was anything is probably going to be enough to warrant, that extra slap on the wrist. But yeah, glad it wasn't that bad, I guess.
Yeah.
No one's too offended or assaulted or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, so
What's
yeah.
your thoughts, Mar?
I'm hoping for 4. I was originally thinking 4, because it's his first offense in the NFL, and but then I thought about it. I'm like, damn, man, they really don't like us. They might find a way to stick it to us just for because they took their time with the whole Willie Gay situation.
Right.
They took their time with the Frank Clark situation a couple of years ago. They gave Charles Omenihu 6 games for one of the most craziest.
Was that the vacuum cleaner? Is that him?
Willie. They gave Willie, I think, was it 4?
That was Willie, yeah.
They gave him 6.
Oh,
They
they
gave
gave
him
him
6
6?
in the middle of the season. Yeah, they gave him 6 in the middle of the season.
So I was hoping for 4. I knew he's not going to scave out of there with nothing. But I think we all know that he's definitely getting something.
Yeah, he's definitely getting something.
But just because it's a first offense, I'll be shocked if they give him like 8 or above. I'll be shocked. But yeah, I definitely factored in the KC hate tour into that. So I was thinking 4 to 8 is what I'm thinking. 4 to 8 is that range. But we'll see what happens. But it's funny because I remember last time we were talking, Zay Jones was supposed to visit, and looks like Brett Veach kind of lowballed the offer and got outbidded by the Cardinals. So it is what it is, man.
It's a good spot for him, though, right? I mean, as a wide receiver too, I'd say slot that just opens up in an offense that is definitely going to be throwing it a lot. But yeah, be kind of that veteran presence there. So I kind of got why he would go that route, just in terms of opportunity. Just because at the end of the day, this is probably going to be like whoever they bring in. I do think it's going to be somebody. I mean, it might be Hardman after all. Now that MVS is also off the market. The Bills, man, they just keep looking out for us. But I'm just curious, like after these, you're saying 4 to 8, let's meet in the middle at 6. So like, let's fast forward to week 7 then. Like, who are y'all feeling is going to be that biggest plug for this vacancy and void that Rashee brings to play? Like, who has the biggest drop off in their production, like week 7 on, is what I'm saying. Is like, because you're still going to assume Kelsey's probably going to be the number 1 in this offense throughout this season, but is he going to carry more of the load because of it? Are they even trying to do that with how they need to make sure he lasts till week 19, week 20? So are they really going to try to lean on him as much at the beginning of the year? Is Hollywood going to be more of a possession guy? Is Xavier going to be kind of the rookie who bucks the curve, how Rashee did last year, and get involved from right out the gate quicker than usual? Does Justin Ross actually become a thing? Like, I'm still fascinated that body type hasn't been invested in this offseason yet. Like, he's the only like big wide receiver that they have on the roster. So maybe there's something there. I don't know.
Yeah. I could see them waiting for June 1st cuts. I could see them waiting for some, because it's always some guys that get cut from teams. Maybe cap casualties. There's a name that everybody should be watching for on Tampa Bay is Chris Godwin. If he gets cut, because he's cost $11 million towards their cap. They just paid Mike Evans. So that's what I'm saying. Matter of fact, I think that he cost $20 million towards their cap. So they could save $20 million. But I think
Cris called when we
and they just drafted McMullen. They got Trey Palmer from last year. Yeah. So I could see maybe somebody like him getting cut. Maybe they do go trade for somebody. I don't know. Maybe they go call Seattle. With the rumors claiming that DK Metcalf was, somebody was looking at. Maybe they call him. Maybe they see. I don't know, but I see more of like a June 1st cut, somebody who gets cut. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, costs too much against the cap, and they just it's going to be one of them surprise cuts. Like, oh damn, he's available.
Yeah.
And every Chiefs fan is going to be like, go get him.
Yeah. Nah, I'm with you. I like some of the names you dropped. The only one I might give you some pushback on is DK. Only reason why is because we seen what Veach does, man. He's a little frugal with the wallet, and I have no issue with that. You would have to pay DK if acquiring him. That's not only giving compensation and draft picks, but at some point in time, he's like, hey. I want to get that bag, and we see right now the wide receiver position is going in is getting inflated in those dollar figures right now. It's going up, so that probably be my only pushback is I don't know if Veach would want to acquire that with picks and a contract, and that's and it's no diss to DK. I like him. If you ask me, I got other wide receivers ahead of him in your top wide receiver list. But
of course,
hey, big body, fast. So there's a lot of things that Andy Reid could probably do with him. But it's the finances. We seen this franchise; they don't pay more. They unless your name is Chris Jones, Tony, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, man, you better
probably Creed Humphrey and Nick Bolton.
Probably so. Yeah. You got to be part of that little inner circle crew that's part of that core to get that bag, man. Other than that, man, it's a prove it 1 year deal, and then you go get your money somewhere else. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens.
I just look. I really don't want them to bring Mecole back, and nothing against Mecole. I just think that we got too many guys similar to Mecole on this team. Like, and we got two guys that are better versions of Mecole Hardman. Like Hollywood Brown is a better version of Mecole Hardman. Like, he runs way better routes. He knows how to get open on his own, and he could do some of the gimmicky jet sweep stuff. So can Xavier Worthy. Like, I just think they're two more polished versions of Mecole Hardman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want them to go get Mecole. If they do, whatever, I get it. He knows the system, yada yada yada. Yeah. But I just don't know if they. Hopefully, they bring a veteran in, but I could see them standing pat too.
Yeah, I can too.
And I could see them saying, "Well, we don't want to. We're not gonna put pressure on Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore, but we're gonna let them battle it out at training camp for that spot." For that third, fourth spot.
I can also see them using the hell out of Wiley to kind of stretch
that too.
Kelce down the backside of that schedule. Obviously we'll talk schedule in a minute, but this is probably the first time in a minute that we got a bye week so damn early in the season that I can see them taking Wiley and just letting him burst on the scene real heavy with Worthy, and then kind of let Travis Kelce still be part of the game plan, but let him, let his body, because we saw what it was when he was hurt last year. But when he got some time to kind of rest a little bit in that back half of that schedule, going to that playoff push, boy, he was looking like Travis Kelce. So I can definitely see them. Kind of not game managing, but kind of keep him on a little counter.
Load management. Yeah.
A little load management where he's not getting beat up so much. So I can see that too.
Well, you saw a little bit of that last year where he'll get like a first down, or he'll get like something, and then they'll take him out the game and let him rest for a couple series, and then he'll come back out and do something like that. So I can see them doing that with Travis Kelce, kind of give him a couple plays here, then take him out. Give a couple plays there, then take him out. Like, and then in the back half of the season, you only play a certain amount of snaps, third downs, and things of that nature. I don't know. It depends on it really just depends on the development of Wiley. Like if Jared Wiley comes out there and he learns to play and he picks up the playbook fast and he's making plays early, then that's a good sign.
Hey, Wiley, mouth shut, ears open. I'm trying to tell you, you'll learn from one of the best to ever do it.
I'm not, and look, I'm not sitting here saying that Jared Wiley is going to beat Travis Kelce, but I don't think it's a coincidence that they picked a tight end who's in the same mode as a former quarterback turn tight end type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they saw something in him. You know, his physique. He's 6'6", like 250, and he's got some speed to him. You know, like he was running away from safeties in TCU. So. You know, you could use him, especially in the seams, like Mark was saying. You could use him down the seams and in the red zone. He's definitely going to be instrumental in that. So that 12, 13 personnel type deal, they're going to use a lot of that. And the Chiefs are really good when they had that. You know what I'm saying? When they had Jody and Noah and Blake Bell, when they was all three on the field, they did that well that year. You know what I'm saying? So I expect them to use a lot of that this year too. So I think that's why they pick Wiley, so they can get back to that. Because Blake Bell was just a liability too much in the passing game. It was just, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't really getting
option.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got Carson Wentz now.
Yeah.
Carson, get your ass in.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Warm up those legs.
Hey, you know it's messed up when they announced that signing on April Fool's, and I thought it was a legit April Fool's joke. I'm like, come on, stop playing. Like this is for real. Like, come on, this is a good joke, right?
Yeah.
Now he was like, no, this is for real, bro. I was like,
I really have Carson Wentz than Blaine Gabbert.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, that worked out. I'm just looking at all the different cap hits that could possibly amount to a June 1st cut. And I mean, you already mentioned the Seahawks, but Tyler Lockett's getting paid $19 million this year. I don't know.
They restructured his contract, so he ain't going nowhere. They knew.
I mean, I guess they're going to end up around June. But yeah, I mean, Darius Slayton. I mean, he's another one who's been a little bit loud. We'll see what happens in the Patriots. Mayo's getting pretty vocal about kind of the competition aspect of it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. I'm actually pretty interested in the running back situation because, like you were saying, with going with those heavier sets, I think that's something Andy is interested in doing and bringing in more tight ends and bringing in, especially in the red zone, so you can get real creative and real just mismatchy. But I don't know who the third running back on this team's about to be. And
I think it's going to be a battle. I think it's going to be a battle.
You think it's going to be Bailey or Prince?
I think it's Bailey, Prince, or Keontae Ingram. I think it's one of those three. I think they're going to let those three battle it out. And who shows good in training camp and preseason? And hell, I'm not even going to dismiss them fighting for the second running back position.
Right.
I like CEH, but
I like him best as RB3.
He's not above. He's not above approach.
No.
He signed a 1-year deal, but that's it. Ain't ironclad. Like,
but like
he looked terrible in preseason and in training camp. He getting outplayed, just like when Pacheco was out there outplaying him in training camp and in preseason. It was kind of like, he's like, that guy's
the seventh rounder looking better than our first rounder.
That guy's our starter.
We found our starter.
So
took his job ever since.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think CH is safe with the second. Like, everybody's just showing him in because he knows the system. Yeah, that's cool. But if Amon Bailey is out there looking better than CH, he might be number 2.
I mean, what if Amon Bailey looks like an undrafted free agent? And then just that whole running back crew is just kind of like, ooh, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm interested to see what happens like Miles Sanders. What Miles Sanders shakes free. That's
what I'm saying. There's going to be some cuts. There's running backs too. There's going to be somebody who gets cut. There, you know what I'm saying? That the Chiefs are going to look at and be like, all right, we'll bring him in. Don't dismiss. I know he's coming off an ACL tear, but hell, they looked at somebody with ACL tear and J.K. Dobbins. So don't be surprised if they look at somebody like a Cam Akers. He's 24, 25 years old. He's young. And I know he's coming off of a bad thing. He's had his injury history too. But they looked at J.K. Dobbins the same way.
And Cam Akers shown that he can heal pretty quickly, because especially the way he came out that Achilles a couple of years ago. Like he hurt it like in like February or something like that, and came back in November or December or something like that. So that youthfulness is a good attribute to his side.
And they just showed him like cutting on it and doing working out and cutting on it. So that's a good sign. But don't be surprised, and maybe they bring him in close to training camp.
Hey,
so it's gonna be interesting. I think that, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think the Chiefs are that concerned about running back like we are. I just think they're kind of like whatever. Just look, man. Just run through the hole, man.
I'm over here seeing if Jamal Williams is a cut candidate
for the Saints
at this point.
I would love Jamal Williams. That would be a good number 2.
I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm scrolling through it. I think he'd be a good pass protector that McKinnon provides. Be a great locker room addition. I don't know. That's just where I'm at in this process. Instead of
I hear you.
Myself Yikes!
It's definitely going to be somebody else that probably gets added to their room close to training camp. So, same thing with wide receiver. All right, man. Let me ask y'all a question, man. With everything that's going on in the Chiefs offseason with the Rashee Rice stuff, Harrison Buckner, shout out to Harrison Buckner, the whole Wanye Morris situation. What's y'all concern levels with the Chiefs offseason? Is it too noisy? Is it like whatever? This is par for the course?
It's another offseason in Chiefs Kingdom, man. It's like I feel like every year, like there's something always going down, and it's never just chill. Like even the games, like are never just chill. Like there's always something weird happening, and this whole last season was even just a count of that. And so, like, as far as like concern goes, I'd say this is pretty minimal compared to how the past few seasons have been. I mean, at the end of the day, this team is stacked. I think this was the best offseason that any other team could really argue against. Like, I can't think of any other teams that got better than how the Chiefs are currently sitting. And they addressed all the key issues from a roster standpoint. They still have their whole coaching staff, and they still have all the key players in position. So I'll take a Catholic commencement speech and a possession charge miles away from a legal state. And it's crazy, man. And whatever comes to this same thing, man. Whatever happens to this Rashee Rice thing, man, it is what it is, I guess. I'm still planning on him being there in January, so we're I'm feeling all right. Besides, this running back situation that I'll just lose sleep over personally and solo. But I'm feeling all right. So 2, 3 is probably on that scale, I guess.
What about you, Mark?
Hey, I'm like Ash, man. I'm like, so if you're going to tell me I got a kicker making headlines for a commencement speech, I got
another question for you after you make your statement.
I got a left tackle who's supposed to compete for a left tackle starting position, but we just drafted pretty high at that position. So, but like Ash said, man, dog, a couple of miles that way, you're good. A couple of miles that way, you're good. You got the dough. Get a hotel, chill out, do what you need to do, then ride back on across the border. You good. So that kind of baffles me, but whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
The only concern right now is the Rashee Rice situation, and that's just waiting to find out what the punishment is going to be. But trust me, this beats last year's. This beats Chris Jones' contract situation. This beats all of that. Trust me. I'd rather deal with this. To me, in my opinion, is very minor, real small, minute crap that's just starting to pile up. But it doesn't pile up to the snowball effect of an avalanche of a Chris Jones contract situation. Trust me, it doesn't. It doesn't even compare. I'll take this noise in this offseason than what we had to deal with last year. And
up into the season.
Yeah, literally
week 2
into the game.
Week 2.
Wasn't getting a week 2. So to Ash's point, we retained all of our Super Bowl winning coaches for the last 6 years.
Yep.
We retained majority of our defensive players last year, minus Snead,
yeah,
and Willie Gay and
Mike Edwards. That's it. Yeah,
Mike Edwards. But we kind of been rotating at safety.
Yeah.
But we got younger at safety, and I like what we did too.
Yeah, me too.
So my thing is we've been waiting on the dominant defense to get with Patrick Mahomes, and we got that last year. Now we kept majority of that defense, and we're still, retooling our offense. I'm fine. Just hurry up and give us the news of Rashee Rice, and we'll keep it going, man. I'm at a 1 on this concern level. Like,
nice.
Trust me. Cris will tell you, we was on this show many times talking about this Chris Jones situation. I'm like, man, Lord, in the hell is going on? Hey, we ain't got to worry about that. We good.
Just for it to end up with a contract that really didn't set him up any better, I feel like he had to get incentives to get roughly around what he was getting. Like I just didn't understand the whole that whole fallout. But yeah, I don't envy y'all having to go sit through that and just see what will come from that.
Yeah, but I agree with y'all, man. Let's just be real, man. If Harrison Buckner was the kicker for the Carolina Panthers, this wouldn't even be news. Let's just call it what it is. It wouldn't be news. Y'all wouldn't even be talking about it right now.
Exactly.
Because he's a Kansas City Chief.
Is he a Chief?
Mind you, and look, whether you agree with it or you don't, that's your opinion. This is his opinion.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He was at a Catholic school.
Literally preaching to
they probably believe in this stuff.
Preaching more.
He was preaching to people that think the same way he do.
They're eating it up. Got a standing ovation, I'm sure.
I'm just saying. Like, look, I said, if you don't agree with it, that's fine. I'm not saying that you're wrong with that.
Exactly.
And if you do agree with it, I'm not saying you're wrong either. This is this man's opinion and how he feels. Everybody just went just because he's a Kansas City Chief.
Exactly.
Damn kid. This ain't Patrick Mahomes saying this.
No. Hey, but Cris, they acting like he went to a Baptist church being a KKK Klan member giving a sermon or something. Like, come on, that's not what this was. like he Clayton Bigsby or something. Wow. That's not what happened, guys. Like, relax. He's amongst same people, like-minded people, giving a sermon that think same way around the same wavelength he does. He selectively knew his audience. And come on, stop. Like you said, if he was wearing a Panthers uniform, if we didn't get him off the practice squad from the Panthers, wouldn't have heard about it.
We wouldn't even be talking about this right now.
I will say it's really shaping up to be a fascinating year in special teams, though, because we have this developing on the kicking side, and we got Matt Araiza, or the punt god, as our punter, and we have a whole new special teams system going into play with potentially Kadarius Toney running the show. So that is going to be a spectacle, just probably weekly at this point. There's going to be somebody pissed off about something. And I don't know how it's going to be, but it's going to be a ride. And,
you know how mad they're going to be if Matt Araiza ends up being the best punter in the league?
If he ends up better than your boy.
You know how mad they're going to be if he turns out to be the best player in the world.
He's better than Tommy Townsend?
Oh, no, he'll be better than Tommy Townsend. I already know that for a fact.
He'll be better than Tommy. Y'all give us the punt. By the way, he was on Buffalo.
Right.
They drafted him in the second round high a couple of years ago. Second round, they wasted the pick once the little situation came out.
Wow. That's awesome.
They didn't even want to touch the situation. They said, yo, bro, you got to go.
The Chiefs would have waited like a mother.
it out.
We're gonna let the legal process take its course.
Bro, we wasted a second round pick. I'm waiting. I'm waiting every last detail to come out.
I'm calling the lawyer every day. What's going on? Do I need to come to court?
Matter of fact, I'm waiting for the guilty or non-guilty call before I decide to release you.
I've been in the court every day. Like, I'm here for I'm just here to see what's going on, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the back. No, but for real, like our special teams might be the best in the league, man.
It's crazy.
And look, when Harrison Buckner kicks the game-winning field goal against the Cincinnati Bengals, y'all gonna be back on his side. So don't even. What are we talking about here?
I'm pretty sure he's hitting 100% from playoffs. I'm pretty sure that's an actual stat. But yeah, he's been nails. Like, I'm all about it. I hope he gets an extension, honestly. But probably after this year, after 3-peat, but we'll see.
We'll see. You know, they don't like paying players like that.
Nah, they don't pay kickers and punters.
They might pay Harrison, though. It's easier to find a punter than it is a kicker.
Yes.
True that.
All you need is finding somebody who can boot that thing far and have a little bit of accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Field goal kicking is a little bit more of a skill.
Yeah.
I'm not saying punt kickers. I mean, if you get somebody who can boot that thing, kick it in the right hash, and boot it out, that is a skill. But field goal kicking is a way bigger skill.
Yeah, because it involves points, so that's the only thing they care about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Harrison Buckner was the MVP in a few of them games last year.
What? Was he ever?
He was the MVP in some of them games.
Man.
He went 11 for 11 this last offseason. That's where I got the 100% from. He's 89% lifetime or career in playoffs, though. So
and the year before he got hurt. Yeah, got hurt.
The ankle injury in Arizona, man. Justin Reed, we got a backup kicker, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, a little leg on him. All right, fellas, let's talk about this. The schedule dropped last week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull it up.
I actually love it.
Now, people have a mixed bag about this schedule. You know what I'm saying? Because that December, man, damn. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we'll get to it in a minute. Before we get into the schedule, Ash, what was your initial thoughts when you saw the schedule?
I personally was hoping that it would be Cincinnati right out the gate. I think we're long overdue for a Joe Burrow rematch. We didn't get it last year, so I was hoping we could get that out of the way. But
I have a theory behind that.
What's that?
I have a theory behind that.
Okay, I'd like to hear it for sure. But I think those first two games, I'm all about having as much time as possible to face probably the best opponent we'll get this year. At least in the regular season. So Andy Reid does pretty well in first week games. And then, just overall, couldn't be more thankful for the division that we got. It's going to be a nice little runway to January. But overall, didn't seem too bad. I'm not crazy about the 6th bye week being in the 6th week. I prefer it to be somewhere around maybe 11, just so, just kind of pace that out and give Kelsey as much load management assistance as possible, but it is what it is. Nothing necessarily really stuck out too much. I am in Texas, so I do want to go catch that Texans game. But besides that, no, feeling pretty good. Oh, and Texans are at Arrowhead this year, so yeah, feeling good about it.
You say you love him more?
Yeah. Because get Baltimore early. I rather deal with them early in the season than late in the season. Physical teams, I rather deal with you early. Just get you out the way and be done with that. Cincinnati, ever since they drafted Joe Burrow, they start slow, so I'm not worried about them in the second week too. Man, we get the AFC West as our division, and then we get the NFC South. The football guys they're looking down on us, man. They're loving us. However, probably the only thing that I get, like, I'm with Ash, the week 6 bye week I'm not a fan of, but it is what it is. Just another challenge for the Chiefs to get over. People worry about the Bills game. I don't care about the Bills game. They could beat the Chiefs however they want in the regular season. They can't beat us in the postseason, so that's what I really care about. So, although as much I would like to win it, I'm not stressed about it. It never affects what happens in the postseason anyway. So, dealing with Cleveland and Pittsburgh late in the season, yeah, that's that 3-game stretch: Cleveland, Houston, and Pittsburgh. I'm not a big fan of playing on Saturdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and all these other days.
We play every day of the week except Tuesday this year.
That's pretty much it. Like, it's wild, bro. Like, it's gonna be if there's any coach that can maneuver through this, I think we got the guy that can do it. So as much as I hate it, I'm not too stressed about it because we've seen Andy navigate through more weirder obstacles with this Chiefs team. So I'm not bothered by the schedule. They didn't get the Chiefs last year. Damn it, I don't think it ain't too much really to be concerned about. I mean, we were down here last year. So I mean, so excuse my confidence, but I can't help but to be confident in knowing that, as a Chiefs fan, we saw probably not even the best version of our offense last year. And back to back? This schedule ain't scaring me. Yeah, NFL did us. They did the Baltimore Ravens an injustice and the Bengals an injustice. We get you in it. Come on, Andy. Like Andy Reid killing cats in September. He is killing cats in September. Like, come on, man. Get y'all out the way now. So what that does is that sets us up down the stretch for that 1 seed. Because in the middle of that schedule, once you get past week 1 and 2, there's a whole bunch of cupcakes in there besides San Francisco. But still, I'm not worried about San Francisco. Not only they can't beat us in the Super Bowl, but last time we went to Santa Clara, we kind of put the whooping stick.
Put the beats on them. Put them beats on them.
Put them paws on them. So, yeah, man. I'm not. If I'm saying maybe another 12-win season.
Hold on. We'll get there.
I'm just kind of throwing it out there, just without diving too deep into opponents and what they've done to get better. Like, just off gate, just looking at it, probably around there, I would say so. But we'll see. I think it's definitely a schedule that the Chiefs can navigate through and be okay with. So.
Yeah, I initially agree with you guys. Like I said, I don't like the week 6 bye. I don't like that we play every day of the week except Tuesday. But I'm gonna say that again, every day of the week except Tuesday.
You damn near playing on every day that ends with Y.
Just wait till they go to Australia.
Oh Lord.
That's coming too. Wednesday games in Australia.
Lord.
Jeez. But I do like it. We're opening up against Baltimore. I know they wasn't going to do the Bengals because they don't know if Joe's going to make it till that day. So that's my theory. They want the Bengals, but they're not sure if their quarterback's going to be there on that day. So
that's kind of the story with any week for them at this point. Durability issues got to start to be a question at some point. But sorry, I didn't interrupt. Continue.
Oh no, Ash, they've been a question for me.
I would say so.
I mean, look, this man been drafted 4 years ago. He's missed 2 of them with season-ending injuries halfway through the season, and missing a game or 2 on some other seasons. I mean, you take out that Super Bowl season, that man's a whole bunch of games missing on that man's resume. So, you know what's bad luck for him? It's that hairstyle that he rocking now.
The Anakin Skywalker?
No, I wouldn't even do that. He looked like a Stranger Things cast member. So
he looked like a Stranger Things.
Yeah, he about to go to the upside down, man.
Orlando Brown at left tackle, that's for sure. Yeah.
especially when look, Orlando, he gonna be on the backside
backside down.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I do like the Baltimore Ravens opening night. They get to see them banners get raised down because we beat them. And we get him a set. You give Andy Reid a whole off season to prepare for you. Yeah, it's a wrap.
And Spags a whole off season to prepare for you.
It's a wrap. Then you give me 10 days. 10 days rest. So I got to play the Bengals at home. It's a wrap. Then we got Atlanta on the road. That should be an interesting game. See their new offense. That's Sunday night, but we know how Kirk Cousins performs on prime time. Then we got the Chargers.
Yeah, they'll be asking for Michael Penix that day. Michael Penix.
We got the Chargers. And then we got the Saints on Monday Night Football. And then we got the bye week that we all say we hate. But I'll take the bye week here if we're going to play San Francisco the following week on the road. Then we got the Raiders. And then we have the Buccaneers. And then we have the Broncos. Then we go on the road to go see the Buffalo Bills, which I don't have the Buffalo Bills making the playoffs this year. Then we got the Carolina Panthers. We got the Raiders again on Black Friday. Then we played the Chargers, and then we got the Browns. We got the Texans on the Saturday, and then we got the Christmas game day with the Steelers in Pittsburgh, and then we end off the year with the Broncos. So initially, there are a lot of winnable games in this schedule, but we'll see. It's always a team that emerges from the cracks, comes from worst to first, you know what I'm saying, and ends up being better than what everybody thought they was going to be. And there's always a team that we thought was going to be good, and they end up being bad. So we never know with the schedule. I know they ranked our schedule the 16th hardest schedule. So
based off of last year's winning percentage.
That's what I'm saying. Based off of last year's win percentage. So take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be the hardest at the end of the year. It could be the hardest schedule because couple teams look better than what they we initially thought they was going to be. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the season. You know what I'm saying? What games? Let's go to the comments section. 20-0.
It's gonna be the year to do it with that division.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Agree or disagree on that one, buddy.
Yeah, Bills look like they treading in the wrong direction, bro.
I'm just waiting for the game where MVS drops the game-winning touchdown.
We gonna say thank you.
Knowing MVS, he gonna be a superstar over there with Buffalo and shit, catch everything. This motherfucker.
We're like, damn, man. Well, that 2 million couldn't get assists. What is this?
This dude, look at him. This man got 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. What the hell? Playing, man. He was playing with him, man. He was on the take. I knew it.
Somebody go check his bank account, bro.
Right, for real. All right, so
DraftKings.
Looking at the schedule. DraftKings. John T. Porter. No, it's fine. Which game are you guys most excited for?
I'm looking for that Houston game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right there in playoff run too.
Exactly.
There's that seeding. They're going to be fighting. And then you could look forward to Carson Wentz 2 weeks after that. So I mean, they're still going to be in the midst of it all, really going in on week 16. So yeah, that's where I've been zoning in on.
Yeah, I'm right there with Ash because I mean, I can't hate just a football fan in me. I've been loving what the Texans have been doing this whole offseason. They have not been playing around about. I mean, 2 years ago, This franchise was the damn butthole of the NFL. And literally, you're like, man, you guys are just absolutely a dumpster fire. And now you turn around and see what CJ Stroud does on his rookie year. And you just improved your team by leaps and bounds with all the transactions you did on both sides of the football. I'm excited to see what this Texas team doing if they can measure up to the top dogs in the NFL. See where you measure up. That's a measuring stick game right there. Because it's going to be a little bit of pressure on the line. As Ash said, there's going to be some playoff seating right there, so that puts a little, a little pucker tension to that game. So we'll see what you can do when you got a little adversity or a little pressure to add to that regular season game. Other than that, I mean, we come on, we seen the Chiefs do. Just stay focused. Don't be taking nobody for granted, and they'll navigate through this schedule. But I'm definitely looking at the Texans. That's a measuring stick game for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Watch that game don't even matter, but I agree. I'm trying to look at the other. That Browns game could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Physical.
It could definitely. It depends on where Deshaun Watson is. It's always going to be dependent on Deshaun Watson, right? So by that time, we'll get a measure of what Deshaun Watson is by that. You know what I'm saying? So what's the game on this schedule where that's that game where it's like, how the hell did the Chiefs lose to them?
That might be a division game, honestly.
We don't sweep the division. Something went awry.
Yeah. Obviously, losing to the Broncos and to the Raiders last year, I was definitely shocked by both of those performances. So if anything, I'm looking at some of those division games that we got that hopefully they not, falling asleep at the wheel. Maybe that week 4 game against the Chargers. Obviously the Raiders and the Broncos finally broke the curses in the last 8 years against us. So hopefully the Chargers won't be the ones to, finally get they lick this year. I hope not. But yeah, either one of those Chargers games, I'm kind of keeping my eye on and be like, stay focused, fellas. Stay focused.
What about you, Ash?
For some reason, something's interesting about that Falcons game. I think I'm just really interested in the Falcons in general and like how they're going to approach this whole quarterback situation. But like if Kirk Cousins comes out firing and is what he's been the last few years, which would be miraculous coming off the Achilles that quickly. But let's just say that's what they do coming into this game. They're going to be in their house. They're going to be in the dome, so Kirk could play well there. And that's offense, man. Offense has some really interesting pieces. I think their defense still has a long way to go. But for this question specifically, like what the hell happened? Like I could see that being like a trap game just because coming off of 2 very intense, highly physical rivalry games leading into a division game. It's a non-conference opponent. Like, okay, well, it's just the Falcons. Like we ain't got to worry about them. And they sneak up and Kyle Pitts puts 100 on you. Bijan puts 150 and Drake London gets 2 touchdowns somehow. And it's just like, oh, shit. Like, damn. That's the loss. So, other than that, yeah, if we lose to anybody in the division, that's rough. I don't see much positive light coming from any of these teams at this point. I'm just ready to beat the Broncos by as much as possible. I'm not even. It used to be like a hate towards them. Now it's just an annoyance. I'm like, no, they're just excited about a franchise quarterback again. It's like it's just gonna be Paxton Lynch all over again, dude. Yeah, y'all go ahead. He's have a louder head coach now. So we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, it's just kind of where I'm at.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I don't think we lose to the AFC West teams this year. I just don't. I think they're going to be maybe the Chargers, but I think they're going to be up for the Raiders because they've been yapping their mouths
all off season, bro.
All off season, they think they got the blueprint against us and whatever. I think they're going to be up for the Broncos because they shouldn't have lost the second game, and plus Patrick was sick. He played like he was sick. and it was just a rough game. I'm not saying we're gonna lose to this team, but I can see us sleepwalking like a mug through this game. Them damn Carolina Panthers.
Oh my gosh.
I could just see Pat and them just doing done. I could see Andy pulling out the D play sheet. They doing real basic bullshit.
Yeah, D for dumbass playbook.
Try to get Clyde involved.
Pat throws some dumbass picks because he just like home with the throws.
Hey, Chris. Hey, cue the Harlem Globetrotters music.
just throwing all kinds, doing no looks and shit, and right into the hand of the quarterback and shit.
Creed Humphrey goes back for a 3-step drop and shit.
Yeah, penalties galore, just undisciplined, just coming in. We on the road to just like it's the Panthers.
It's David Tapper. He doesn't know how to run a team.
Yeah, Deontay Johnson is out there looking like Justin Jefferson and shit. Xavier Leggett is out there looking like DK Metcalf. Just one of them. I just see us sleepwalking through. I won't say we lose. It's gonna be one of them like, we sweating, dog. We win 24-21. Harrison Butker game winning field goal. Like, man, I hate this team. You know, man.
Hey, the Chiefs are always good for one a year, man.
It's like that Texan game when we played it a couple years ago, and if it wasn't for that fumble by Davis Mills, man, we lose that game. They slept work through that game.
Hey, the Chiefs are good for one a year, man.
I was just saying, and that's the game, man.
They're gonna try to find a bye week somewhere in that second half.
Just gonna take it off. Just don't even play.
That's pretty much the only team that's pretty much the only game available at that point.
Yeah, because
otherwise you got a division game or you got a playoff.
Then we got the Black Friday game against the Raiders at home. Yeah, they're gonna be up for that game because we lost at home on Christmas.
Yeah. They're getting ready to go into Thanksgiving. Yeah,
they're gonna try to smack the Raiders around.
Oh yeah,
Pat's gonna be up. We gonna see the level of intent. Remember when we played Tampa Bay in the regular season that one year when Tom Brady was there, and they was ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna be on that Raider game.
I'm with it.
So just don't be surprised, Chiefs. I ain't saying we're gonna lose to Carolina. Just don't be surprised. Pat and them was just like, yeah.
How aggravating would a Saints loss be with Carr being in?
Oh, very.
Because it would be aggravating.
Would that be as aggravating as one of the division losses?
No. Because we lose to the Raiders again this year, I know I'm gonna hear it. Because my partner on my other podcast is a big Raider fan, and I'm gonna have to hear that. And the people at my job, and I'm gonna have to hear that. Right. I don't want to hear that. We got the blueprint, and it could be some fluky shit. You know what I'm saying? Pat fumbled a football or a bad handoff or something. Oh, we got the blueprint on y'all. No, y'all don't.
Like, I gotta hear this shit again.
Again. Or the Denver, because I got a homie that's a Denver Broncos fan. Like.
So I'm saying, but a Chargers snuck a win in week 4, or the Saints snuck a win in week 5. Which one?
I'm not. I look at the Chargers like I can't stand. I think our level of hate for the Chargers because people always pick them to win the division.
Right. Like that's what it is.
It was just like, oh, they're gonna win it. They just gonna run away with this division, and it's like, no, they're not
every year
because they're not gonna be healthy enough to win
They need a whole new medical staff, bro.
Like, no. Yes, they got talent, but are they going to be on the field?
They ain't going to be on the
field. So that's what I'm saying. Like the Chargers is kind of like, and look, I actually respect Jim Harbaugh. I think he's going to get that team back up to par. I ain't going to be surprised.
Just not this year.
Yeah, just not this year. I think they're probably a year or two away. So, so if they do sneak a win against us, I can see it. Oh, Jim Harbaugh, they're gonna love Jim Harbaugh on first take and everything. They're gonna love him. going into next season. Oh, they beat the Chiefs last year. They didn't make the playoffs. But they beat the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. I'm trying
that's gonna be their Super Bowl, man.
No, I was about to say that. That's everybody's Super Bowl, man. You get a dub over the Chiefs, especially when you a team that ain't going nowhere. You know.
And I could see the Saints too, even though it's Monday Night Football. But I could see one of them weird ass Monday Night Football games where
you talking about that voodoo in the dome.
Yeah, just even though it's a home game, so but still, be one of them fluky games. The referees is on some bullshit.
Ain't looking forward to their bye week.
Trent McDuffie got an interception. Holding. What? I can definitely see that, man. I can definitely see that. All right, y'all. What's y'all way too early record predictions?
Shit. $13 and 4. 13 and 4.
Where's the 4 losses?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you
good. 14 wins. That's what I'm looking at.
Ooh.
Okay. Mar said 13. Where you got your 4 losses at, Mar? And then I ask you as.
Buffalo.
Okay.
Cleveland. Pittsburgh. Maybe you know what? Cleveland, Houston, Pittsburgh in that Buffalo game. I know a little 3-game losing streak. Probably will never happen in history, but just because how crazy that schedule is on that month, man. That's just,
so you got Buffalo.
Yeah, they always
Cleveland,
get in
Houston, and the Steelers. Damn. You're gonna have Chiefs Kingdom pissed off.
Hey, no worries, Chiefs Kingdom. Y'all know where we gonna end up at the end of February, man. Don't worry about it.
Where's the 3 losses at, Ash?
I gave room for one of those first 2. Just one of those 2 would be split if I'm trying to properly predict, just because weird things happen with the Chiefs. And then I'm expecting some other weird game to pop off somewhere in the middle, even though I feel good about the 49ers coming off a bye week and Andy Reid owning Kyle Shanahan. I feel good about the whole division. The Bills, I'm with you. I think they're going to miss the playoffs. So I'm not really too worried about them. Texans, I feel, are feisty.
Okay.
And I'm peeking at the Steelers. The Steelers could be something if TJ Watt doesn't have his annual injury and Justin Fields takes over. I like Fields. I'm a Fields guy. I think they got something over there with him.
I'm going 13 and 4. I could see us losing. I could see us losing the Atlanta game. I could see us losing the Buffalo game. Cleveland and Steelers.
Well, why the Steelers but not the Texans?
Maybe, matter of fact, not Steelers. Give me that Chargers game right here.
Oh.
That December 8th.
That home one?
That December 8th game.
Feeling weird about it?
Yep.
That's their Super Bowl game.
Yep. Yeah. They're gonna by that time they'll know who they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jim Harbaugh will have his system implemented, and I think that game is gonna be a lot harder than the first match.
That's fair.
They're gonna look for that moral victory to hang their whole first season on.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing really good football around this time too.
Yeah.
They're not playoff or Super Bowl contenders, but you could just see the vision. You know what I'm saying? You see the foundation in them. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert's having a pretty good year, and they've got a couple big wins on their notch. And I just see them coming into this game and like, we know who we are, and they come in and do that annual punch the Chiefs in the mouth.
Who has it better than us? Nobody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And plus we going on the road against Cleveland the following week. You know what I'm saying? And we got that 3-game gauntlet. Yeah. And I just think for that Christmas. At first I said the Steelers at first, but then I thought about it. Pat Mahomes ain't losing at Christmas ever again in life.
Ever again in life.
That man does not want that feeling on Christmas ever again.
Hey,
like, he is he had the worst Christmas of his life, man. Had to give them toys and stuff, knowing that they played the way they played. Too much eggnog that day.
Come on, Arrowhead.
They can get interesting. I mean, by that time they'll have Chubb. If Watson is healthy for the first time in years, Cooper's still around, Judy's still around, that could be a really sneaky team. But
that's what I'm saying. Like it's all about Deshaun Watson at the end of the day, because their defense is good. Their defense is really good. They still got the same pieces that they had last year. I think they added some more pieces too. So
they also added Jameis Winston. So if Deshaun goes down, it's going to be interesting. At least it'll be entertaining.
Eating W's. Eating W's.
He's special.
Can't wait for the Jameis Winston speeches.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Deshaun, I got this. You go sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Get ready for the game. I'm gonna get him revved up for you, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, you wow, bro.
Got you, D. You good. Good.
That's why.
Yeah, your backup quarterback as your team leader. I'm good. You good. You go over and get man. I was about to say something.
No, that was about to go get loose. Go make an appearance. Go get loose. Whoa. Too soon?
Chill, man. Chill. Bro. So if I give y'all guys 2 free tickets and I say you can go to any game this season, what game are y'all going to?
Man, honestly, because I want to see every stadium, man. I kind of want to go to Atlanta, see that stadium, man. See that Mercedes-Benz Stadium, man. I haven't had any desire to go to Atlanta, but go to a game and then probably go to Onyx
in 2 weeks.
Probably go to Onyx and throw a little cash, have a little fun. Get some of them lemon pepper wings, see what's up with it. And yeah, man. That'd be
a little magic.
Hey, Mellow Magic City. That's what I'm saying. Magic. Yeah, that'd be a great weekend. Throw a little cash, eat some good lemon pepper wings, and see a Chiefs victory, man. So I think that'd be a dope weekend, man, for sure. And I definitely do it if it's for free, for sure.
What about you, Ash?
Free? Are we talking whole trip free or just tickets?
You're getting free tickets, man.
Okay, free tickets. Okay. Vegas looked fun. I mean, I wouldn't be bad at going checking the game out there at one point. I mean, every single one of their games is a road game. It's they'll never have a home field advantage. It's wild. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I honestly probably would still be Vegas. I want to see that stadium, and all these other away games are kind of meh. But actually, I mean, I would really like to go see I'd like to go see the Bengals. I want to see the Bengals. I want to see that live. I want to see that in Arrowhead, like with the Burrowhead deal and all that. Like, I think that atmosphere is going to be the best that you'll get all year. And then if I'm just going for the amenities, yeah, Vegas sounds fun.
I'd probably say the San Francisco game. Go to Santa Clara and get that atmosphere. Screaming San Francisco fans screaming at me. Give me that atmosphere, man.
Any allure to go to Orchard Park on November 17th to go see the Bills.
Hell no.
I'll go to Orchard Park when they get their new stadium. That little piece of stadium that they got right now doesn't look at all.
I don't want to go to Arrowhead around that time. You makes you think I want to go to Orchard Park. Anything past October, I am straight. I know you would, Joe. I know you would. Probably play in the snow.
Man, ain't shit to do in Pittsburgh. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't step a toe in Pittsburgh. Well, you can give me this. You can give me free tickets to Sweet, Top High Rise. I ain't going to Pittsburgh.
First of all, I driven through Pennsylvania. Ain't a damn thing look appetizing at all about that state. So ain't nothing.
New stadium.
State. Well, they probably changed the name again, but I don't know. But that stadium is relatively probably about 20-something years old.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Especially on Christmas. I'm definitely not spending Christmas in Pittsburgh.
In Pennsylvania. No, I'm good on that, bro.
I'd rather them switch. Why couldn't the Christmas game be in Houston?
Right?
I know. I want to go get one of them Trill Burgers, man. Come on.
Yeah, see, you with me, Mar. Shout out to Bun B. I want to check them Trill Burgers out, man.
I'm trying to see what them Trill Burgers like, Bun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Well, should be an interesting season.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, OTA started. Well, it started yesterday, but they came in today. I know Media Day is tomorrow, so we'll probably hear from Andy. Probably hear from Pat, and probably hear from, I don't know, Chris Jones or somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe a word.
Not Harrison Butker.
Not Harrison Buckner. Not Rashee Rice. Not Wanye Morris.
We just can't find him. He was just here, but sorry. Yeah.
Neither one of them was going to the podium. I would be surprised. Rashee Rice is coming to the podium. What?
Yeah.
What? Rashee, were you drunk when you was driving that Lamborghini?
Next question, please. That's what you better say, dog.
Rashee, were you intoxicated and under the influence when you was driving?
Next question, please.
Yeah.
Did you really punch a photographer in the face, Rashee?
Hey, man. Next question, please. But my right hood nasty, though.
But my right hood nasty, yeah.
For real. Don't answer none of that shit, bro.
Harrison Buckner come up in there. All the females is gonna be talking today.
Oh, bro. Because they want some explanation about everything he said.
So, do you think I'm just relegated for the kitchen?
How's your sandwich game?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If he said that, sandwich game. That is crazy.
Do you cut off the crust?
He do look like a cut off the crust type.
He do.
Yeah, he do look like the cut off the crust guy. With some milk. Cut off the crust with a little glass of milk.
2% too.
Yep. That's Harrison Buckner. I can definitely see that.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, they're not having none of them on the podium.
Oh no. Matter of fact, they ain't saying nothing till we got to.
Matter of fact, let's put this rookie out there. Remember we drafted Xavier Worthy? Remember?
Hey,
we're gonna be fast again, guys.
Talk to him real quick. He'd love to talk to y'all.
We're gonna be fast again, guys. Look, we got guys that stretch the field. Matter of fact, we're gonna get Marquise Brown and him in there.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm a put Kadarius Toney on the podium. Cats on the podium.
You know it's bad. You gotta put KT.
Hey, Kadarius, man, go say something, bro. I don't even care what you say at this point.
Say whatever.
Up there, bro.
Hey, shout out to my dog, Rashee Rice. You know, he messed it all up. He messed it all up.
Yeah, my dog Rashee, man, he about to give me some PT this year, man.
Yeah, man.
Get my shot.
Yeah, you're gonna JUCO back at it, baby.
I'm about to be a Lamborghini on that. I'm about to be. Really, KT.
Hey, man.
We're Sky.
Still gonna get cut. Still just gonna get thrown in jail.
Get Sky up here, man. Sky, tell him you're gonna have a better year this season.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna do what she did, be in motion. You know,
be in motion.
Hey, cut the feed, bro. I think we done.
He said, be in motion.
Hey, man. You know, I ain't trying to do nothing reckless. Like, yo, bro, what's so much play on words?
Where's this coming from? I'm Rashee Rice. I'm looking in the locker room like, what's up, man? What you doing? Thought we was better than that, brother.
Hey, man. Hey, Sky. Hey, I ran into Sky Moore, but I was wishing him good luck. But I hope he does.
I saw an interview with him.
I hope he does, man. I hope he gets. You know, I hope this is the year that he puts it all together.
Yeah.
Because you know,
yeah, man.
It'd be nice to see. That's all. Just a good feel good story, you know.
Yeah. Of course, you want the kid to succeed. You know what I'm saying? You see the flashes, man. It's just gotta put it all together, man.
Yeah, the flashes is always followed up by "What the you doing?"
I just remember when he fumbled that ball in what was that game? What game was that? Was it the New England game? I know one of them games he fumbled the ball and it was like, yeah, you're hurt.
You're hurt.
You will not be coming back.
Yeah. He's still on. It's the best receiver on the team.
Yeah, right. Shout out to Glitch Energy Drink. Glitch Energy offers a wide range of delicious flavors to suit everyone's taste preferences, whether you're into fruity flavors like Maui Punch and Cherry Bomb, or prefer something unique like Blue Smurf and Grenades. There's something for everyone. Glitch Energy Drink is not only great for gamers and workout warriors, but also for everyday people who simply need a boost of energy. It's a healthy choice that you can feel good about. Find more information and purchase Glitch Energy Drink at glitchenergy.com. Once again, glitchenergy.com. Remember to use the promo code AHCPOD. Get 10% off your purchase and start enjoying the benefits of this delicious and energizing drink.
So good.
Shout out to Glitch Energy.
Glitch.
If you look down at the bottom, you'll see the link emqpodcast.com/locker-room. If you go to that link, you'll see the locker room access of all the podcasts under the Every Morning Quarterback umbrella. They have a 49ers one, they have a Jets one, they have a Patriots one, and they have ours, Arrowhead Chief Podcast. Click on the banner, you'll see all of our episodes from the recent ones to the past ones. Go ahead and get caught up on all 183 episodes. And if you're a first time, and they have their own podcast too. Watch them on YouTube. They talk about everything NFL league wide. They talk about college football. They even give you betting tips on all sports. So go ahead and subscribe to their channel. Shout out to everyone, quarterback. And whatever streaming platform you use, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, whatever you use to listen to your podcast on, Arrowhead Chief Podcast is available. If you're first time watcher on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button. So when we go live every Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can jump into lives like Joe and various other people who jump into live sometime in the comment section and voice their opinion about the topics that we bring up. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And whatever social media platform you use, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and Twitch, whatever you use to do your social media on, the Arrowhead Chief Podcast is available. Follow us at AH Chief Podcast. We'll follow you back because we are not Hollywood. Joe, what are we?
Hollywood.
Yes, sir. But yeah, follow us. We ain't Hollywood over here. We will follow you back. And if you have critiques, you have feedback, if you have a question or a topic that you want to bring up on the show, whether it's got to be Chief oriented or NFL oriented, but you know what I'm saying? We prefer Chief oriented. And we like it. We'll bring it up on the show and we will shout you out for giving us said question or topic. Because like I said, we want you guys to be a part of this show just as much as we are. So go ahead and hit us up via DM, email, however you can contact us. We will respond back. All right, everybody, Chiefs Kingdom, to a long off season. Hopefully we'll be back. I don't know if we'll be back next week because, you never know with this off season. We might have some news next week. So, so we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Always on your toes. You never know.
Never know.
So hope you guys have a great, good rest of your day, and we are out.